Hey there Seekers, I hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Just to let you know guys, I have almost finished the April monthly readings. I'll pop the playlist up here and I do apologise for them being a little bit late. I know I said the same thing last week, but I have had some ongoing health stuff and I'm almost on top of it. So fingers crossed that I'm going to be back to my best self really soon. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you could guys on the way out. It just really helps me out and helps the videos go that much further in the algorithm that kind of restricts reach for the smaller content creators like myself. So I'd be very grateful if you could do that. So guys, also as per usual, just want to wish you a week full of love and magic. Stay positive and let's head to your weekly tarot reading. Hi there Libra and welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading for April 12th through to the 18th. Libra, let's take a look and see what just may be on the cards for you. Starting here with the Workulite Oracle. I'll be then going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy and using the Rider-Waite-Smith and the Starchild Tarot Akashic for the tarot story. Okay. I'm taking the two that are face down on the ground. I know you can't see that guys, you'll just have to trust me. But I've got two oracle cards here, so let's start with those. I've got Soul Family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, Libra. So it might mean that there's going to be more like-minded people coming in for you, or that maybe it's time to reach out and find them. Whatever it is, you don't need to do it alone. So make sure you ask for help or ask to spend time with your loved ones. Oops. And I've got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Yeah, I mean, that is happening. If you follow any of the big spiritual texts, we really are in that time of moving towards that golden age of enlightenment, of consciousness, of awakening, of heartfelt energy and living from that space. However, to get to our Lemuria, you know, our heaven on earth, we need to process the collective shadow first. And that's what we're seeing now, guys. You know, we're seeing the shaking out of the dense energies of, you know, everything that's happening in the world environmentally and politically. It really is all of that stuff bubbling up to the surface to be processed. And those dense energies need to be healed and transmuted before we can take in the light, you know, and the love and really raise our vibration. So this is the process, guys. People say, no, we're not moving, you know, in that direction because things just seem to be getting worse. Well, you know, things do need to get worse before they get better because we are healing the collective shadow. Okay, Libra, we've got the card here. We've got the Eight of Swords. Very much a mental energy, and it's when our mind gets out of control with us and we get overwhelmed and the over-analyzing, the overthinking, and it causes us to be in a bit of a stalemate, bit of entrapment, feeling a bit stuck. This is a real indication that it's time to come back to heart energy, because when we're in the mind too much, Libra, it shuts off our access to our intuition. So some of you might be stressed about something. There could be some tension. We will see how this plays out. And I think a lot of us are in that mind energy these days, you know. There's so much information that we're taking in all the time, so much to process, so much to analyze, that really distracts us from just being and feeling, living from our heart, living from our intuition. Libra, let's get the energy of the recent past. Energies that might be leaving, completing, transitioning in your life, death. We've got card number 13, Scorpio from the Major Arcana. So some of you may have been going through a cyclic ending. Yes, we've got the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I think it's caused you some, you know, some stress, tension, grieving, anxiety. Let's get the rest of the cards out. Libra, King of Pentacles, Taurian energy in the Minor Arcana and your current focus energy. Let's get the outcome or result. Oh, look at that. There's you, Libra, with the 10 of Cups. So I would say do not fear the ending, because you are heading towards your Lemuria, right? Your heaven on earth, whatever that is for you. I've got the 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so there could be a key decision or something to weigh up in order for you to transition towards that. And maybe that is where the stress, the tension, the overthinking, the overwhelm is coming from. Clarifiers coming in now, Libra, clarifying death energy for you. I have got the 7 of Wands. Yeah, really, that has caused you some grief. I might grab another one for that, but I'll just get out the others next. I have got the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it could be in home or work situation. When I say home, I'm thinking more like actual resources, finances, that kind of thing. Let's grab the outcome. Knight of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, interesting. 5 of Wands. The Fool. It's so good to see, you know, the Fool, that big burst of fresh air, new beginning energy. When we see the Death card, I've got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so what I'm really feeling here, guys, is that obviously there's a huge cyclic ending. There is a new beginning. There's also some kind of conflict around this King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like for many of you this is either to do with home and place or to do with your job, right? And I think that you're really trying to weigh up this decision to close out a cycle, and it's that choice that's going to potentially lead you to somewhere far greater, but it's a very difficult choice. I think you felt for some time that change is upon you. It's funny when we can feel that entering our lives. We kind of get this feeling of the winds turning, you know, the big wheel starting to turn in your life. Like you just get this feeling of, I think things are about to change in my life. And for me, that's the Page of Swords. It's that breeze picking up, and it gets to the point where it starts moving things, and you can't deny that actually, you know, change really is upon me. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. You've been moving into that place where things are shifting around you, or you know something big is about to happen. Something is going to shift, something is going to play out in your life that is going to somehow change karmic events for you. That's what I'm really feeling here. Because we've been in the 7 of Wands energy, and the 7 of Wands for me is the energy of swimming against the current, going against the grain. You know what it's like when we do that in life and things become challenging. We can get that feeling from, you know, staying in a job or a relationship past its use-by date, past its growth period. Because generally, you know, we enter all of these kind of arrangements for karmic contracts or life lessons. And sometimes that life lesson or contract is finished quite quickly. Sometimes it takes longer. But when we stay in things beyond that point and we stop growth, that's when we get into the 7 of Wands energy. We feel like we're really having to push things and put a lot of time, effort, and energy into things to keep it going. I mean, the 7 of Pentacles here is very much the same. It's like, you know, I'm investing a lot. I'm still putting in all the effort and energy, but I'm just not getting back what I desire. And things start to feel stalemate. You know, we get that sense of entrapment. Sometimes things start getting tense. You know, we feel like we need to defend ourselves, and we fall out of flow, and we fall out of our alignment with people, sometimes in the workplace, if that's in the workplace for you, and it just feels hard. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here. And of course, we know that we need to bring in change when we get to this point, right? I'm going a little bit intuitive with the cards here, guys. It's just what I'm being called to do. So we'll get to those very soon. So yeah, 5 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been a point of conflict. It could be internal, it could be external. The 5 of Wands can sometimes be like petty conflict with others through gossip, through corporate politics. For me, it's also the energy of leaked energy. So it's like, you know, we just feel like we are having to overinvest, we're burning out, or it's just taking a lot of personal fight to kind of stay engaged with the situation. Maybe to please a difficult or high maintenance boss, mentor, manager, leader. King of Pentacles can be like that in the workplace. So that could be one scenario here. This can also be kind of a father, father-in-law, husband, or masculine energy in the relationship. No, gender independent, guys. So, you know, I really feel that could be the key person here that you might be dealing with if you are dealing with a person. The King of Pentacles can also link to our real estate, our home, and our resources. So I feel like whatever the situation is that's playing out, it's having an impact on that space. And of course, you know, if we are feeling friction in space, in home, or with our money and that kind of thing, and it's causing this kind of stress that's kind of like just boiling away in our mind, you know, that can be very toxic and have a big impact on other life areas. So we really want to resolve that. That's what I'm really feeling here, guys. So you're being called to close the cycle. The Death card. It's about big endings. This could be like either a career that you've been in for a really long time, and you're being called not only to just maybe change jobs, because if we always go, you know, if we go into the you know, different kind of workplace in a similar kind of role, generally it can feel quite the same, and in time it kind of becomes the same situation, you know. So it could be about doing something completely different now. And if it's in a relationship, it could be closing out a really long relationship, or a type of partners that we've attracted that have given us the same lesson over and over and over. It says it's time for mastery so that we can move on to the new. And the new is heart-centered energy. It's going towards your truth. So the Death card says it's time to surrender to that change. There is a new dawn, the new day that wants to rise for you. There's also, it's time to do the internal alchemy to understand that you are transforming through understanding that it's time to leave situations. There's a time to sow and there's a time to reap. And this is a time where something has died away and it is time to reap it down and just start anew, plant some seeds elsewhere. So that's what I'm seeing here, because the Fool is about a fresh new start. It's about a journey that's opening up for you. You know, you might not know, you know, where it's all heading or what the outcome's going to be, but you are being asked to begin taking steps on the path, to start out, to leave the baggage of the past behind and to follow your instincts on this one. But your instincts are saying here that there is a decision to be made. There is something to be weighed up, Libra. We've got your card. We've got the Two of Swords. We'll leave these ones. Yeah, I really feel that you are weighing something up here that's going to bring you to power. I mean, you are the Queen of Swords in the tarot, so you're a truth seeker. You are someone who wants things to be fair and just. You are willing to be objective, to be seen, to be out there, to put your heart on the line. Again, it's a card of transformation. And you link to justice, Libra, so there's a real sense of wanting karmic justice here and balancing. Now, what are you weighing up? Well, we've got the Knight of Cups here. So I feel like there's going to be a new offer. So if you are transitioning or having issues in the workplace, this could be the new offer of something that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you. It's filling that kind of a heart space that you didn't have in the other situation. It can be a new proposal, invitation, something like that. If this is playing out in love for you, yes, it can be somebody coming in with a romantic offer. It's generally a Piscean energy for me. And whatever it is, I feel like it's going to really get you thinking, get you deciding on whether to transition from where you are now and follow this. And I feel that it's right for you because we've got just a lot of heavy energy and energy consumption and being out of flow and alignment with where you are, Libra. Sometimes it's just time to take that sword and cut yourself free and establish a real boundary between yourself and the past or where you are now so that you can move forward, you know, look forward to the new direction. And the Three of Wands is somebody who has, you know, they have released themselves from the past, and they're only engaging with the future from this here moment and getting ready to create and manifest and invest in the new. I'm seeing the Four of Wands over there too, guys. It's like I have this real feeling that, you know, should you choose to make a decision here that is not based on emotion, but is based on your intuition, your fact and your logic, you don't let emotions to blind you here, then where we are heading is somewhere pretty amazing. It's not going to play out in a week. This is about a key step towards it. I mean, the Three of Wands talks about, you know, being able to sense the kind of feeling or the first taste of success and achievement. Those ships are on the horizon, but they're not coming in yet. But you can feel them because you're starting to move in the right direction and you're starting to take the inspired action that calls in your Lemuria. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. This is about high vibrational living. This is about happy ever after, whatever that means for you. And it's a milestone along the way this week. For some of you, that's having a beautiful home, finding a partner, having all the resources and abundance that you need, maybe moving somewhere else. I was really feeling home in this reading. Maybe you've been in a home that's just not working for you. You've been living in the city and you're going to move out to the country and start your family. All of those kinds of things. So I really feel there is a key decision, a key step along the way this week, Libra, where you disconnect from a pattern or a work situation and you begin to move in alignment with your truth. And because of that, you start to feel the success coming in, you start to feel the sense of achievement. And the cards are saying, well, if we keep going in that direction, we keep moving with our karmic timeline rather than resisting it, if we keep taking the Fool's journey, then this is where we can end up. High vibrational, happy ever after, your Lemuria. So Libra, I'm going to leave it there and I wish you all the best if this is your reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not be for you. And feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and try to respond to you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy and see what's happening out there in the collective. Libra, it has been a pleasure to read your cards. I will see you back here for another reading next week. Bye for now.